Hello, welcome to our blog. We are Tales of a Tuk Tuk. My name is Amy Swift.
I'm Sherrod Pearson.
This video is just basically a little bit about ourselves personally, where we come from, our backgrounds and how we ended up here in Sri Lanka. And then the next part is what Tales of a Tuk Tuk actually wants to achieve and how we hope to raise awareness for those less fortunate. So enjoy. We'll start with Sherrod's story.
Okay, my story is I'm 24 years of age. I'm from the brightest place in the country, Hull. It's not dull. Basically, I was just working with my brother. He had a company doing like property maintenance and basically just plastering and stuff like that. Money was okay, but it wasn't something that I could see myself doing for, you know, the rest of my life. So I needed a little bit more oomph in my life, and that's why I'm here in Sri Lanka now, trying to make a bit of a difference. You know, I'm not saying we're going to change the world, you know, but, you know, one person at a time, and happiness is the key, I think.
My name's Amy. I graduated from the University of Hull in July 2014. And this is where I met my lovely fella. Planet Coffee, for anyone that's from Hull. Then basically I was always going to come to Sri Lanka. Originally with my best friend, who did come out with us to start with, but unfortunately decided he wanted to go home just before Christmas. I did marketing at university, so my mum's got some friends out here and I was able to do some jobs for them. It was good. It was a good learning curve, but you know, sitting in an office when you're in paradise is not exactly what I had in mind when I thought travelling. So we went home for a few weeks, rearranged our heads, rearranged our ideas, and came back with the plan of Tales of a Tuk Tuk, which we will now further explain.
So, Tales of a Tuk Tuk. Originally, we were just set. We was gonna like maybe make a few videos, like kind of just show a bit of Sri Lankan life. But then what we decided to do is actually think about, you know, maybe using this channel, and if it gets bigger and the blog and stuff like that, to actually influence people's opinions on charities. We're not talking like the big charities. We're talking like small charities that, you know, need awareness in order to maintain their charitable thing.
Work. So yeah, Sri Lanka I think is sometimes ignored slightly by the press, and obviously then people know there's poverty, but they can't actually see the amount of poverty. Like a monthly Sri Lankan wage is £50, which, you know, it's not a lot at all. And even though things are cheaper here, it's still not really in kind of balance. Inflation
can really happen overnight as well. So sometimes, you know, they were saying like, say a kilo of onions costs 40 rupees one day, the next day it could be 60 rupees. Now to foreigners, that's not really a lot of money, but to a Sri Lankan person, on this say £50 a month, you know, it's a huge difference. Just bus fares alone going up by 1 rupee, which isn't even a penny, you know, is a massive difference to a Sri Lankan person getting to and from work every day, you know. So basically we just want to highlight the charities in Sri Lanka, and we hope to visit quite a few around the country so we can get a good broad spectrum on the different lives of the different people in the different areas. And different cultures, obviously. And different cultures. And so we'll be starting with Children's Hope Volunteer Village, which is literally just down the road actually in Habadadua. And I will be phoning the lady tomorrow and hopefully be organising a meeting for then, so we'll bring out a new video. But what we really want to do is just raise awareness for these charities, try and get as much publicity to this channel as possible, as well as our blog, www.talesofatuktuk.wordpress.com, Instagram and Facebook, we have all, so that these charities can benefit from it, as well as what I like to think is backpackers. I mean, Sri Lanka is an up-and-coming destination for backpackers.
and not quite as travelled as Thailand and stuff, and a lot of the roads haven't even been travelled at all, which is why we're very excited to do it. But you can come to a place and you can work in a bar, and or you can just backpack around, you know, see the sights, but you're not seeing the true Sri Lanka.
Yeah, you're not getting involved with the community. You know, I think a lot of foreign people that come here, they're more of an observer of the communities and stuff like that, but rather than getting involved and actually trying to help, you know, some people. If one traveller could help one Sri Lankan person, you know, that would benefit the whole country greatly.
As well as making you feel good. So that's what we want to do. We want to try and get more backpackers to be aware that they can volunteer. I mean, the Volunteers Village homes you, feeds you, all the while you're volunteering. So it's actually even a cheaper option, and you're learning more about the people. So that's our goal anyway. So
stay tuned.
Yeah, Tuk away.